Goth girls. Boys, we're going to be talking about the dark witches of our society, the goth girls, the ones that are caking on makeup, the ones who aren't hitting the gym, the ones who say they like metal, but that's really like Bring Me the Horizon. You're like, all right, it's better than Doja Cat, so I can vibe with it. Talking about them today, man, because I've been talking to a few again lately, and I don't know if it's just the curse or the path chosen for me, man, but that tends to be the type of girls that kind of flood my way, the more like alternative goth girls or like the scene girls when I was a younger lad. And I think it's just my vibe. I'm a metal guy. You know, I've always had like long hair. I do have some piercings and some tattoos, so it's just kind of the realm I'm in, man. You know, I got lucky with a couple preppy girls, not really also my vibe, but I tend to get attention from the goth girls, man. And you know, I used to really enjoy it. And I still sometimes do, but there's a difference, man. As I'm getting older, I don't vibe with them as much. You know, I don't vibe with a lot of times goth girls, man. A lot of times, and it just is what it is, man. I know there aren't, it's not all of them, but a majority of them that I've seen, a lot of them, man, they like don't. And I get it. It's goth. You want to be inside and stuff. I feel that. I get that. I enjoy the nighttime too. But they don't work out. A lot of them don't. A lot of them eat pretty bad, bro. And it's like they look really pretty in these pictures because they do like a bunch of makeup, right? And the makeup's cool. Makeup can be cool in a way. I respect that it is like an artistic talent, kinda. Especially like when it gets in like effects makeup. That's a whole different realm. But these goth girls, man, they have these techniques and whatnot, and they look kind of cool sometimes. Sometimes it's a little crazy, but it is what it is. You do you, you know. They'd make good cosplayers. A lot of times, goth girls do like cosplay though. I've also noticed, or like alternative girls do. They just like dressing up as anyone but themselves, I suppose. And but man, a lot of times goth girls, man, the makeup. So like in a way, I respect it. I think it looks kind of cool, but it's like I also don't respect how much time they spend on their makeup when they could be doing other things. That's a big thing for me as I've gotten older, man. It's like if a girl's like so done up and it is what it is, man, I'm just gonna say it, but they're overweight and they spent so much time on their makeup, it's such a put off to me, man. It's like, and it's not even just the fact of overweight. Like, you know, I've had my fair share of thickies. I'll talk about it sometime, but it's just the fact that you spent so much time on your looks, but you actually didn't spend time on like the looks that will transcend what this makeup and stuff can do, or like this clothing, like these corset tops, and you're just like, you know, melting out of them. It's like, bro, if you go hit the gym and you wear a t-shirt, you'll be more attractive than you like firing off on all cylinders on your makeup and outfit and piercings and whatnot and tattoos. Dude, I don't know if it's just me. I actually have gotten to the point where I actually do find tattoos uh, not that attractive anymore. I used to think they look like they still can look cool. It's a vibe. You know, it is what it is. You do you. I'm not saying what people should or shouldn't do. I'm just commentating on it, man. I just spawned in here, man. I'm just commentating on the world I see. And something about tattoos, man. It's not the. I'm not the biggest fan of them, man. I don't know. It's something about it. Maybe it's just because like a lot of tattoos look kind of bunk, and over time they all kind of look pretty bad. To be fair, and this is coming from a guy who has tattoos, man. And do I regret them? No. I actually think I will finish up my sleeve just so it's not a work in progress forever. So I'll probably end up doing that. But like fully covered tats, man, or like tats on a girl's like body, right? Like arms and legs are a different story. I don't know. I still don't think they look that good, to be honest. It is what it is. Like most girls have tattoos around this age, or just in general. Like once you're like 18, you know, get a tat. But I don't know, man. I'm just saying I don't find it that attractive. You know what I really find unattractive, and a lot of goth girls have this, are like the spider web nipple tats. Whatever that is, dude, not a fan. You do you, not a fan though. I see a lot of girls have that. That's I don't know, man. I don't vibe with that. I don't really like any chest tattoos, honestly, or like sternum tattoos. I don't know. It's distracting. It's distracting from the thing I'm trying to pay attention to. You know what I mean? The two things. And so yeah. Goth Girls, bro. And, God bless them, but I just feel like maybe this is biased because I'm thinking of like the past like 10 I can think of. It just kind of feels like they sit inside, they smoke, they smoke that dope, they watch Netflix, and they don't really have hobbies outside of like maybe watching YouTube, listening to EDM and maybe like a mainstream metal band or like rock band, or I guess some of them like anime, I guess. But dude, I don't know. I just find it to be a shallow, shallow lake with them, and man, I don't know, man. And you know what's interesting? I actually feel like goth girls are a little more popular than they were like 10 years ago. Like they were around, but is it having like a resurgence, or maybe it's just like, I don't know, the energy I put out. Those are the girls I meet, I suppose. Like all these like adjacent goth girls. And dude, I don't know. Like goth can be like pretty cool, but just like anything, any kind of like look or whatever, it can be chill if you're fit, man. That's really the first thing you should work on, is being like, keep that BMI like low. Like be healthy. That's really it. And then I don't know. I don't know. There's probably like some psychological reasons to get like a bunch of piercings and tats and wear like crazy makeup. Like you probably are trying to escape yourself for some traumatic reason or whatever. Or you just like got brainwashed by the early 2000s where like My Chemical Romance was huge and whatnot. And I feel that I went down that a little bit, man. That's part of me. I have like a gothy nature inside of me, man. Like, dude, if I could live in a castle, have long black hair, wearing suits all day, looking like a vampire, I'd be down, dude. Not even opposed to it. Like some Victorian era, like we're living in Bloodborne, but it's real life. Besides, like, you know, all the werewolves and stuff. But so down. I love that vibe. And it's just some of these girls, man. They're all of them are pretty crazy, and I think they would agree with that. A lot of them are crazy. Oh, dude, another thing. I don't. Maybe I can think of one as I'm saying this. Most goth girls are like on medication, bro. What is that? Maybe it's just like what comes first, the chicken or the egg type of thing. Like, do goth girls tend to take medication, or does medication turn you goth? Something, man. I just noticed trends, man. They're all very similar. They're all freaks as well, man. Freaks in the sheets, that's for sure. Something about it, man. It's definitely some type of like mental illness. It has to be, right? And I'm not throwing shade. I just said I like it. I I like that vibe. Some of my favorite bands are like goth, you know, and I enjoy the fantasy vibe of that goth stuff. But dude, as I've gotten older, man, I don't know. It doesn't hit the same, and I kind of, the main thing, man, I just kind of don't respect when you spend that much time into the way you look when you're not spending that much time into like the way you actually look. You know what I mean? It's a facade. So I don't really. And that's probably the main thing, man. Whenever that thought just crossed my head, it's hard for me to take like a goth girl that seriously, man. I don't know. Or just anyone who spends that much time on like their looks. Like a girl that wears too much makeup, man. It's not the fact that you're wearing makeup. Like you look good, you know. It's just the fact that you spent this much time on it. Like I just like we got 24 hours in the day. You know, we're probably awake for 16 of them, right? Give or take. And you spent 2 of those on makeup, and then you got to take it off. And how long does that take? 30 minutes? Maybe an hour? I don't know. Maybe less than that. Hopefully less than that. But I don't know, man. It seems like, yeah, I just don't respect the time management, I guess, at the end of the day. But God bless them, man. It is what it is. You know, they do lean more towards my interests in a way, so it is kind of the cards I'm dealt, I suppose. And it's fine, man. It's just, man, you guys could take it up another notch if you guys just hit the gym. Just do that. And you'd be like a 9 on 10 maybe with the makeup and stuff and the vibe, potentially. Who knows? You should let us know. Do it. But yeah, man, it was just on my mind because I've been talking to some gothy girls again, and you know, I enjoy them for who they like, what they are and stuff. I just, you know, it's just that you know, I said it. You know what I mean. But Thanks, boys. I just need a rant, I suppose, about these goth girls who aren't doing any harm, and I'm throwing a little shade their way. So it is what it is. But thanks for listening, boys. Make sure to do something for yourself today. Make sure to do something for someone else today, and take care. We got this.